Have you ever heard others discuss the chosen ones in speeches, books, or internet videos? Have you ever given any thought to what that actually means? The concept of being chosen is not limited to stories. It has been present in spiritual teachings, ancient knowledge, and individual insights from many civilizations. However, what if learning that you are among the chosen altered your perspective on life? What if this insight opened up new avenues for you to follow, enabling you to overcome obstacles and expand your spiritual horizons? If this message resonated with you, give it a like and subscribe for more content that inspires, uplifts, and empowers your journey. Being chosen is about increased awareness rather than supremacy. It's a new perspective on the world and a deeper emotional response than most people have. People who follow this route frequently discover that they have a better sense of intuition and an unwavering feeling of purpose. They perceive energies, emotions, and changes that others might miss because they have a different frequency of perception of the world. Although this sensitivity can occasionally feel overwhelming, it is also what enables them to look past appearances and identify what is really important. Those who are chosen frequently feel obligated to make the world a better place. They may not always know why, but they have an insatiable need to lead, heal, or uplift others. Some demonstrate this by being creative, some by taking on leadership roles, and some just by shining a light on everyone they encounter. No matter what form they take, their presence is never neutral. They are here to uplift those in need, bring fresh viewpoints, and alter energy. However, there are difficulties along the way. Many chosen people are misinterpreted or even turned away by people who value comfort and familiarity. They challenge seemingly indisputable traditions, express issues that others shun, and reject socially imposed constraints. The chosen ones look for deeper truths, while others blindly hold onto notions that have been passed down through the generations. They challenge, investigate, and eventually change the environment around them rather than just accepting things as they are. Finding a balance between self-preservation and their giving nature is one of the most difficult lessons for individuals who are chosen. Many people have a strong sense of obligation to those around them and grow up prioritizing others. However, they eventually realize that not everyone is worthy of their energy. They become more selective about whom they trust, learn to set limits, and safeguard their inner tranquility. This change is about realizing that their energy is precious and need to be distributed sensibly, not about growing aloof or chilly. Another obstacle on this route is loneliness. Individuality is frequently valued more highly than conformity in the world, and those who have diverse perspectives may feel alone. The chosen ones, however, are aware that they are more than their bodily selves. Their existence has a purpose that is beyond the norm, and their essence transcends the body. There is always a driving force behind them, even when doubts start to sneak in and they feel lost. Their journey is shaped by hardships, which help them become the visionaries, leaders, and healers they were destined to be. Every hardship, failure, and betrayal fortifies their determination by teaching them a valuable lesson. They grow from difficulties rather than just surviving them. They gain resilience with every challenge, which enables them to encourage and raise others. The goal of this route is to use adversity as a springboard for wisdom rather than to avoid it altogether. The chosen ones realize that their suffering is purposeful and that their hardships are not in vain. They turn their pain into power, their failures into learning opportunities, and their uncertainties into understanding. They become role models for others as a result of this metamorphosis, demonstrating what is achievable when one embraces their own purpose. They might occasionally feel cut off from the outside world. It is possible that they will feel as though they belong somewhere else, somewhere they haven't yet discovered. Those who follow this path frequently experience this want for belonging. They stand out, frequently without trying, and don't fit in easily. However, this feeling of not belonging is not a bad thing. Rather, it is a reflection of their individuality and a reminder that they are here for a reason. Rejection and criticism are nearly unavoidable. Some others will find their depth odd or frightening, and they won't understand them. For no apparent reason, some people will even despise them. However, those who are chosen don't look to the general public for approval. Being faithful to their purpose is more important to them than being liked. Their inner power comes from the silent assurance that they are headed in the correct direction. Their steadfast belief in their mission not only enables them to overcome obstacles but also motivates others who follow their path. They don't care if not everyone will comprehend or value their presence. Their goal is to remain loyal to themselves and their vision, not to persuade others of their value. They focus their energies on personal development, significant contributions, and the fulfillment that comes from living truly rather than on getting approval from others. This dedication eventually draws the appropriate people, those who respect their viewpoint, see their value, and walk with them in mutual understanding. It feels like home with these relationships. They rely on deep recognition rather than surface-level interactions. It is not forced. Rather, it comes naturally to those who have been chosen, as though they have finally met the individuals they were destined to walk with. They differ from people who deny spiritual reality because they believe in something bigger than themselves. They observe synchronicity that others might overlook by paying attention to indicators. Even when they are unable to see the big picture, they have faith that everything happens for a reason and that their journey is being directed. They radiate light from within, affecting everyone in their vicinity. This is just their nature. It is not a sign of arrogance. Whether they want to or not, their presence changes the energy. Even at times of uncertainty, they are never really alone because they were put on this path for a reason. This trip is devoid of fear, only the assurance that each action is a part of a greater scheme. Every obstacle they face, every victory they achieve, and every silent insight they come to is a thread in the grand scheme of things. They are doing more than simply living. They are living out a calling that permeates all they do. They are driven by curiosity. There is never-ending pursuit of knowledge, truth, and a greater purpose. The goal of this self-discovery journey is to become a guide, a guardian, and a force for change, not merely to find personal fulfillment. Their development benefits everyone they come into contact with along the journey, not just themselves. This is what being chosen one means. Purpose is more important than rank or accolades. It's about taking a route that not many people dare to follow, accepting the difficulties that come with it, and shining brightly even when things seem hopeless. It is a voyage of change, resiliency, and unflinching brightness. And if any of this speaks to you, it's possible that you've always known deep down that you weren't meant to be normal. Your innate curiosity has motivated you to seek out the truth since you were a small child, which has led you to act with kindness and purpose. Your efforts are guided by this quest for knowledge and a desire to have a beneficial influence, assisting others in bettering their own lives and gaining a more lucid viewpoint. Seeking understanding is only one aspect of your life's purpose. Another is using that understanding to improve the lives of others around you and enhance your own experiences as well as theirs. The difficulties you have encountered have molded you into a person who can provide insight and support to those who are facing difficulties. Instead of simply enduring adversity, you turn it into a teaching moment that illuminates the path for others. Those who are feeling lost find encouragement in your perseverance and ability to keep going. You have the wisdom to give hope to those who need it most because of your own hardships. You could occasionally feel as though you don't belong because you're torn between opposing viewpoints and ways of living. Although this feeling of loneliness might be challenging, it is in these times that your special abilities and purpose are most apparent. You can use your challenges as stepping stones to deeper insight and fulfillment if you truly embrace who you are and stick to your truth. The Chosen's road is not an easy one. It calls for perseverance, flexibility, and an unflinching spirit. One of the few people who can endure life's hardships without becoming overwhelmed by them is you. When people are looking for stability, you act as an anchor by staying steadfast in the face of difficulty. You become a real-life example of inner strength when you overcome your challenges. Your ability to quickly perceive deeper truths is something that even you find surprising. You have unexpected epiphanies, as though information suddenly becomes apparent at the perfect moment. One of your greatest gifts is your intuitive awareness, which enables you to handle life's challenges with wisdom beyond your years. Your judgment will improve and you will be able to make better decisions that will benefit not only you but also people around you if you have more faith in this capacity. This path is full of successes and failures, molding you into a leader, mentor, and support system. You become a symbol of change and hope as a result of your experiences, demonstrating that progress is achievable even during the most difficult circumstances. Uplifting others has a cascading impact that cultivates a community where compassion, knowledge, and resilience thrive. You have a different perspective on the world. While many people are enmeshed in power struggles, violent altercations, and pointless disputes, you start to wonder why it's all happening. Sometimes human behavior appears erratic and nonsensical, but you may rely on your intuition to guide you toward understanding. You gravitate toward settings where your presence may have an impact and are drawn to individuals and places that share your mission. Your path is not a collection of chance encounters. Every meeting and experience is a strategically placed sign pointing you in the direction of your destiny. Generosity is not a choice for you. It is a part of who you are, and you continue to give even when others take advantage of your kindness. You are defined by your unwavering drive to assist others, which influences how you engage with the outside world. However, your giving encompasses more than simply financial possessions. It also includes your time, effort, and compassion. Putting others before yourself comes naturally to you, not because you have to, but rather because it seems right. Though lovely, this openness can also make you vulnerable. Finding balance is essential because sometimes offering too much can tire you. Helping others is vital, but so is realizing your own worth. By learning to set limits, you may make sure that your giving continues to provide happiness rather than weariness. Your kindness will be more profound and long-lasting the more you prioritize your own health. When giving and receiving coexist harmoniously, your life turns into an ongoing circle of love and progress for both parties. You remain strong because of this equilibrium, which permits your influence to grow without depleting your own vitality. For as long as you can remember, you have felt uncomfortable, even in the company of your relatives. You've always had a sense of uniqueness, as though you were destined for something more than the world you know. You forge your own route, while others take the conventional one. Although it can occasionally feel like a burden, your individuality is also your greatest asset. It motivates you to look for more profound significance, investigate what is hidden beneath the surface, and lead a life that is in harmony with who you really are. Even though this path can be lonely at times, isolation is not the same as solitude. In these silent times, self-discovery develops and creativity blossoms. By embracing the silence, you can develop a deeper connection to your purpose and create a life that is not only satisfying but also genuinely in line with your true self. Additionally, animals appear to be drawn to you. They sense a calm vibe emanating from within and approach you with inquiry and trust. When a bird stops close to you or a stray dog seeks solace, their actions are a silent recognition of the energy you possess. Your enjoyment of nature is enhanced by this relationship with animals, which serves as a reminder of the peace that transcends human problems. These exchanges have a certain innocence, an implicit comprehension that strengthens your position within the larger scheme of things. You are aware of your unique qualities. Being an outsider is a common experience that has presented both difficulties and opportunities. You've been made fun of, disregarded, and even exploited. Nevertheless, you do not fit in. Following the herd was never your purpose. You don't hesitate to question what other people accept. You stand out because it's in your nature, not because you want to. You are naturally motivated to find the truth, even when it is difficult, and to expose wrongdoing. It's not always an easy journey. Sometimes you have questions that people don't ask because of how heavy your awareness feels. You are awakening, nevertheless, and you are not lost. The uncertainties, difficulties, and lonely periods are all a part of something bigger. You weren't created to blend in. You were created to guide, challenge, and enlighten. And you've always known it in your heart. People frequently respond to you in ways that are hard to comprehend. While some look uneasy about something they can't quite put their finger on, others are pulled to you in search of solace. You exude a calm yet challenging aura that gives others in distress a sense of relaxation. But your journey is not a simple one. More than others, you endure challenges that appear unjust, but you know in your heart that these experiences have a higher purpose. You know you have the power to have a significant impact on the world. You challenge customs and assumptions that no longer advance humankind by questioning what others take for granted. You stand out for your unwavering search for the truth. You won't accept anything less than genuine, while others might find solace in following the herd. Your compassion endures even when you're frustrated, which feeds your drive to encourage and raise others. Your biggest asset is your freedom, and you fight against anything that would try to limit it. You have experienced heartache, betrayal, and spiritual struggles that have tried your faith, frequently from someone you trusted. But instead of being resentful, you use these experiences to further your own development. You are here to end negative cycles and bring healing to the areas and people that most need it. Even though you enjoy interacting with people, you find clarity in isolation. Just the silence gives you time to think and realign with your mission. Your spirit of adventure is always looking for fresh perspectives, novel encounters, and greater comprehension. Animals are drawn to you with a serene trust that reflects the harmony you work to create in the world because they sense this calm energy within you. You've always had the feeling that you don't quite belong. Social conventions frequently irritate you, and other people's expectations seldom meet your own. Where others perceive randomness, you perceive patterns. The small indicators and the repeating numbers are not random occurrences. Rather, they are signals that point you in the direction of your goal. Even so, you are all too familiar with misunderstandings. People frequently don't understand how deep you are, and conflicts occur when they cross your boundaries. You have high expectations of yourself and others, but you are frequently disappointed by their lack of moral character. Giving so much and getting so little in return is depressing. Generous deeds can seem meaningless when they are misdirected. You continue to show compassion since it is in your nature, yet some individuals take without gratitude. But as time goes on, you realize how crucial it is to maintain equilibrium, to safeguard your energy and make sure that your generosity doesn't compromise your well-being. You are never really alone, even when you feel most alone. You are being guided by an invisible but constant force. Despite your inability to articulate it, you have always felt it. Even though you have a small group of reliable friends, the relationships you build are profound and significant. People that accompany you on this journey respect your journey and are aware of your difficulties. Unexpected events have happened in life, exposing things you never imagined. You possess the ability to mend what has been damaged and to shine light where others perceive only darkness. However, your labor is frequently overlooked and your efforts are rarely valued. But you've never been driven by that. You are here for something much more important than recognition. Your path is not supposed to be simple. It is replete with lessons learned, hardships faced, and uncertain situations. However, every event adds to your story of self-discovery and every difficulty makes you stronger. This journey is about the bigger influence you are meant to have, not just about you. Observe the indications. They're not arbitrary. When doubts start to seep in, they are leading you and pushing you ahead. Being a chosen person involves more than just awareness. It also involves action. Take care of your body, safeguard your energy, and spend some time getting back in touch with yourself. Although there are many things in the world that could divert you from your course, maintaining your sense of groundedness can help you stay on course. Have faith in your instinct. It will direct you away from individuals and situations that make you feel less energetic. Never be afraid to leave anything that makes you feel less bright. Particularly during trying times, you are here to shine your light, but keep in mind that some powers flourish in the shadows. Have enough self-love to establish limits. Don't let yourself be mistreated, yet be forgiving. The world is not completely hostile, and not everyone is against you. Be perceptive, but avoid becoming suspicious of people who genuinely care because of past traumas. Be in the company of people who inspire you, who recognize your depth, and who support your development. Having a solid support network is crucial. Kindred spirits, family, and true friends will support you on this path. You will find solace from the world's negativity in their company. By fostering these constructive relationships, you provide room for knowledge, compassion, and love to flourish. Each of us has a part to play in this enormous story that is being told. Consider what is right for you. Remember that you are not alone if this message strikes a chord with you. Together, let's carry on this discussion and help one another along the way. If this message spoke to you, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more content to guide and inspire your journey. I hope you find peace, clarity, and strength.